Cheers to the second episode of He Say, She Say.
What's going on with you? How you feeling?
I'm happy the heat wave's over, and it's still spritz weather. For a little while longer, at least. Did you survive the heat wave? Is it?
Yeah, where I'm at, as you know, where I live at, triple digits. You know, Stockton, triple digits.
We had triple digits too, which is not like us, so I'm happy it's over. Yeah, that's not our normal weather, so. Anyways, happy that it's back to normal again and doing another episode. We have a few things to talk about, some timely things. Some of these just really aren't good news, though. This is not.
Oh, this is horrible news.
I know, really. We're gonna have to try to find a bright light at some point in this episode.
90% of this is bad.
I know.
Matter of fact, I think 100. I don't see nothing that's going on good right now in the world.
Right. Well, you know, you got to make that happen then. All right. Yeah. So, you know, it was weird. Like, we were trying to come up with some topics, and this just came up. But apparently, the first death in California happened to monkeypox, and it was a healthcare worker. And yeah, actually, not only in California, but the first death in the country. So that's kind of scary. I mean, the whole monkeypox.
My thing is, how do you die from this, man? Did it explain?
It didn't. It said they're just severely immunocompromised, and it didn't say anything else. They're probably still gonna. I mean, there's more details that'll unfold, but I mean, you know, we first had the COVID to deal with, and now this, and it's like. No one really seems to be afraid of COVID anymore.
The funny part is monkeypox died down. It died down for a little bit. I haven't been hearing about it for like a few weeks.
Right.
Then all of a sudden they come out with the first person is dead. That's kind of fishy to me.
Why is it fishy to you?
Because I feel like sometimes they put things out there to scare the public, right?
Well, they want to get that vaccine too. So
yeah,
that's
and the vaccine, which I'm not getting no monkeypox vaccine.
I'm not going to do it either. However,
I didn't want to get the COVID vaccine, but since I work in the healthcare, then I
kind of had to do it. I know. I mean, I feel like there is a little bit of truth to what you're saying, because then it's like, oh, someone died. Oh, maybe you should get the vaccine, and they're going to push that vaccine heavily. So, you know, that's like the next thing, right? They're trying to get going, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, monkeypox in general, not something. I mean, you've seen what people look like. It's.
You know what? I've never seen. I would have to see somebody in person with that. Like, I know.
No, I'm good.
I know the stuff.
Pictures are enough.
But yeah, you're right. The picture is bad enough. I don't think I want to see.
I'm not really trying to meet that face to face.
I don't know. Until like it's kind of like the COVID thing when COVID came. It's like until somebody close to me and until I got it, I was like, I knew it was real, but I just didn't know how severe.
Right.
So with this monkeypox, I kind of need to see.
No, I don't need to see it. I've seen the pictures. I'm good. I'm sold. I'm like, no. Well, I mean, people have given testimonies. Like, they have people on social media talking about it. So, I mean, yeah.
See, what makes me nervous about this is this was a healthcare worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
I work in the healthcare. My facility almost admitted a monkeypox patient.
Right.
You know, and that's one thing I can't. COVID is worse enough, but monkeypox and the lesions all over your body,
and it just kind of stays.
Don't they come open? They bust open like pus.
They do, but they can get into your eyes, and it's really,
moving on.
It's a lot. Sadly, someone passed away.
That's
so
crazy.
Hopefully they'll get it under control quicker than they did COVID.
Monkeypox.
Yeah. Moving on to the next delightful topic. Are we going in order, or what do you want to do here?
Whatever's
all right. So again, surfing around looking for stuff. And I was like, hey, have you heard this thing called the calculator app? And you're like, no. But apparently there's an app that is disguised as a calculator, but what it really does is it hides your pictures, videos, text messages, anything you want to hide. But, you know, when you go on your phone, it looks like a calculator. So basically now apps are, you know, encouraging cheating. Which, well, I mean, no, and to me, I'm like, first of all, you know, everyone has hidden folders, secure folders, whatever you want to call it. You could do that, but now they actually have apps designed to take it a step further. I don't know how you feel about that, because that bothered me a lot.
My name Bennett, I ain't it.
No, but like really, like, what do you think about that? Someone designing an app to distinctly do something like that.
It's about business, right? It's about making money, right?
Right.
How many people cheat? A
Big
lot of
business
people
cheating.
out there cheat. It's a big business. It's a lot of people sneaking, you know, whatever. So, hey, if it makes the bottom line, you know, of course, people ain't gonna like it because, you know, it gives another person a reason to. But it's other ways to hide it too. Not just that calculator stuff, but I guess that's just a clever way.
That is.
But
yeah.
I don't know. Even the calculator picture you showed me looked kind of like out there because it don't look like the regular calculator symbol on the iPhone.
Right, but at a quick glance, you're not going to take a second thought. You're going to be like, oh, it's just a calculator, right? You're not going to.
Yeah, true. But wait.
Until now.
What was the name of it? The name of it was
calculator. It was calculator with a pound.
No, and it said hide videos and pictures, right? So does that hide videos and pictures show up?
No.
On top of that?
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say. Well, somebody get caught doing that, but
I don't know. It bothers me a lot. I mean, it just bothers me from a moral standpoint. It's like, wow, somebody. I mean, I hear what you're saying about it being big business, but it's like, I don't know. Why has it really gotten down to that? I don't know.
It's that serious. It's that serious.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, there's also apps about that too, like dating apps, like about, you know, that the same thing. But yeah, this is just, you know, another way to hide it. I don't know. Something I found that wasn't great, but I don't know.
Anyways, it is what it is.
It
the
is
females ain't gonna like it, probably.
Well,
but women probably use that too, though.
Hold on. Why would just the females
I'm about to say,
like it?
Yeah, the women probably use the app though too, so the man could probably get played too. You gotta think. I'm
sure a man would not want to find that on his girl's phone or his woman's, his wife's phone,
is,
whatever.
I think when, you know how couples go through each other's phone, right? Mm-hmm. See, a woman would check that app. I feel like a woman that suspects her man cheating would check every app that looks suspicious. Probably. Nowadays, you could just, I didn't know this, but you know the little, on the iPhone, you go to search and you could just type in like a phrase like da-da-da and it'll take you to directly like, you know, type in love you. If the person was texting somebody saying I love you, it'll take you directly to it and shit.
Wow.
I'm like, ooh wee, but I didn't know that. Out? You know what? From a female showed me. Obviously, she was looking for her. She was trying to catch her dude, obviously, but
yeah, wow.
But
did she?
Yeah, I don't know. That's another story. But
I'm like,
yeah, I feel like a woman would definitely look through the app and find out it could be. Is it a code you need to unlock it? Some apps you need a code.
I don't know. I didn't dig that deep into it, but I just was bothered that there's an actual app out there to conceal, you know, your dirty work, but whatever. It's like people are already concealing it. Now we have an app to do it. Great. I don't know.
Facts. Hey, it is what it is.
You're up next with the.
Oh, okay. So
more sad news.
More sad news. PB and Rock, he was a rapper. You know, he ended up. Apparently, he was out with his girl. You know, having a nice little dinner. This was in LA. Mm-hmm. And he had a bunch of jewelry on. And somebody came in and attempted to rob him and ended up shooting and killing him on the spot, I guess. And the cold part about it is he was with his girlfriend. The girlfriend posted the location of where they was at. So now,
first mistake.
Celebrities she's actually getting ran through right now in the media. Like, I just seen something. Kodak Black was like, why would you do something like that? Like, people were not blaming her, but kind of saying she, you know, helped out. She assisted in the.
And honestly, that really doesn't help her any. I mean, don't you think that she is mourning and beside herself, and like now people coming at her really, I mean, yeah, it wasn't a good move, I agree, but you know, nailing her to the cross right now isn't really what she needs.
Yeah, it's
you know,
sad.
She needs more support and love and care than anything, but yeah.
See, I wasn't really a PB and Rock. I didn't listen to all his music, right? But the couple songs I did listen to, you know, he was talented, you know, and he was only 30, so he died at a kind of young age.
Very young.
The ominous part is that he did an interview, I think it said September 2nd, he did an interview saying that pretty much talking about the robbery going on in LA. Like he said that. He said, you know, LA is bold. He said we are sneaky criminals in LA. Like we just bold.
I feel like, wasn't this not the first attempt on him? Wasn't there something
prior
to this? There was already something that happened with him.
Yeah, in a pandemic, I guess. You know, they tried to rob him again. Right. So this is a reoccurring thing.
So he already kind of had a warning. Now this is
true.
just, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's crazy. But the thing that's kind of, so it says attempted robbery, but then he shot him right there, right after. Usually with a robbery, they don't, well, I wouldn't know, but I mean, like, they wouldn't shoot you that quick if they want your jewelry, right? So I feel like
it was planned.
It had to be like, I don't know for sure, but like assassination or some type of deal. Like I feel
and we might
some
not
don't
ever
smell
know.
right.
We might not
we
ever
don't know all
know
the details, but
I
some
mean,
don't smell right.
What's the takeaway? Don't post your location if you're a celebrity. And I mean, I wouldn't go. I mean, public places like that, sad unless you have high security or
Right? Where else? I
or
understand.
go eat in the suburbs where it's don't go to places where that are I don't know.
That's wild. I was shocking. I was just scrolling. Matter of fact, I think you were scrolling.
Right.
And you found that. But
I did. Crazy. I was and I found the little Dirk thing too.
Oh,
the
little
breakup.
Dirk.
Poor guy. He deleted his Instagram. He's not himself. So someone needs to check on him because, well, I don't know. Apparently he cheated. So, but.
So his girl came out saying she posted she a free agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
India. I don't know her last name, but his ex girl India, who he made like 5 songs about, and used to always shout out in his songs.
Gushed over her. Yeah.
And recently proposed to her.
Don't they have a kid together
on stage? I think they do.
Yeah.
She said I'm a free agent. He posted, what he say, that kitty cat still mine forever, pretty much.
And she's like, Cap.
Right.
And then she's.
I mean, man.
First of all, that was a stupid thing to put out there on his part. Like, okay, if you're okay, you first of all you cheated apparently, and you're all brokenhearted, and then you're gonna go there and say it's still mine. Like, who are you? Like, no, not the move, not the right move. No, it's gross.
Well,
sorry.
Coming from a guy, like, I thought he really loved her.
Be butthurt, but don't go, like, if that's not how you're gonna get her back.
True. Some of that sound like he may be a little hurt, because I really do think he had feelings for her. But I think when you're in his position, this is no excuse, but...
Like you put that out there.
It's no excuse, but when you're in his position, you get tempted a lot, and whoop-de-whoop. He probably, I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, but I just didn't see this coming.
Well, of course there's temptations. I'm sure she has temptations too. It's all about if you entertain it or not. And, apparently he did, and now he's, now he lost someone who,
They was talking about couple goals, Dirk did this.
He proposed her on stage. Like, he was,
Man,
he was really.
That's wild.
I know. That's sad though. It's like, I don't know.
The girl on Twitter that said,
he
made 5 songs. He made
5.
Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. India proposed to her and still cheated on her. Yeah, y'all think I'm gonna trust y'all?
I need to make India. That's what it was.
You think I'm gonna trust y'all?
Oh right,
yeah. Messing up on the regular folks. Like, oh yeah, y'all ain't got no chance. That's crazy.
That is. I mean, we can go into a whole topic about that, but it is. I mean, it's with the calculator app, the culture of cheating and how it's so accepted. And we were talking about this the other day. I was
he was using the calculator app?
Oh no. No, I don't think he needs to do that. I don't think he needs an app to cheat.
Sure, you're right. He probably would.
He probably has like 5 phones, and
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, on a positive note, I kind of, since we're on the talk about music, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Kalon for real.
Playing his music,
that dude, Kalon.
I hope I'm saying it right. Songs you played for me; those were good.
His album 222 is lit. It's lit. It's like 5 songs on there that.
Is that his first? Is that his debut album?
I'm not sure. I think this is probably his first mainstream debut, like his, the one that's getting him big right now. But he had other songs he had other songs, but this is the album that is popping up, 222. And it's crazy he chose 222. I wonder what he means by that.
Well, the angel numbers. People are into the angel numbers.
Yeah, but is it angel?
Well,
is it an angel number,
or maybe it's a number that's significant to him? I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the angel number 222? Do you know? There's so many meanings behind it.
I don't know. I stopped keeping up with them angel numbers.
I remember that. We used to be into that, and then we were kind of like, I don't know about these numbers.
333, 444, 555. Because I had seen something saying that those are actually fallen angel numbers. Like, they're not angel numbers. They're like demon numbers. But I don't know. That's what kind of threw me off, though. Like,
at the end of the day, they're numbers.
Exactly, you know. But numbers have meaning. Like I think I told you.
I agree.
Numbers have meaning, especially in like religion, spiritually. They have different meanings. 100%. But yeah, I don't know what he meant by that. But the album is good, you know. 222. Check out that album if y'all haven't. I'm kind of late. I feel like everybody kind of caught on already. But
it's only been out a month though.
Yeah, a month and a half. You know, but something like that. Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months. But hey, it's all right. You're onto it now. That's all that matters. So, you want to talk about the Phoenix Suns owner and how he, really messed up?
Yeah. So I forgot. So Robert Sarver. He's the owner of the Phoenix Suns and the WNBA team, the Phoenix Mercury.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he owns both Phoenix teams.
Oh, wow.
And I guess last year the NBA launched an investigation because it was a report that came out that it was a toxic work environment. So I guess they concluded the investigation and found out that he was being racist and misogynistic, towards women. And I guess they interviewed like 70 former employees that used to work, and they all was like, it's a toxic environment, this and that. And I was reading an article that said, he said the N-word reportedly 5 times. When they did the investigation, they found...
Shocking.
I don't know if it's through email or whatever, but he said it 5 times. And yeah, so...
He basically got a slap on the hand.
Got a slap on the wrist, year-long suspension, can't attend no games, be in a facility, practice.
He's fined $10 million, but I mean, whatever.
It was $10 million?
Yeah.
Oh, $10 million, okay.
But honestly, my opinion, I just think he should just lose his job altogether. Like, you're done.
You and Reverend Al Sharpton both agree on that. Reverend Al Sharpton.
Well, why give him a I don't know. Like, what? Like, who would want? First of all, who'd want to hire him? And be
well, he's
like,
the
who
owner.
would want? Right. Who?
He don't need to be hired.
I know. Wait.
Yeah.
Let me scratch that. I meant, who would want to be part of his organization and be connected to him? Is what I meant.
Yeah.
Because then once it's like, I don't know. You got a black eye. Like, forget it. Like, you just, you have that hanging over you. So, but. I don't know. I feel like people will also just like give it a pass and forget about it too. Sadly, they shouldn't, but that just might happen. Like I said, it shouldn't, but
I don't know, because remember the Clippers had an owner, Donald Sterling, not too long ago. He was doing some racist stuff too, and he got caught on tape on the phone saying that stuff. And they got rid of him. I don't know if they consider this as severe. I don't know if they, but if they got rid of him, then he should probably go too.
Well, if Al Sharpton's involved, this guy might be on his way out too. We'll see.
Al Sharpton always involved. But yeah, true.
I know. But, you never know.
He tried. He doing his thing. But we'll see what happens. And the cool part is, the Suns got a good team. But I guess, behind closed doors.
Do you think that will affect the team's morale this season?
That's a good question.
I kind of wonder about that.
It can.
It can, or they might be relieved that he's not even around.
True, it depends on the situation, right? Because, and it's so funny, because Chris Paul's on the Phoenix Suns. He was also on the LA Clippers when the other owner got kicked out. So, and I remember they was boycotting. They wasn't about to play a game or none of that unless he had got expelled from the league.
Wow.
And so, I don't know if they're going to do that on this one, but I'm just saying, you got to weed them out. Obviously, this is an ongoing issue.
Right.
With the higher up, the owners. So I can only imagine.
That's why they feel like they can get away with it, because they're the owners. That's exactly it. They feel like there's not any consequences for him. And honestly, he had consequences, but to me, I don't know, it's not enough.
These owners, now we talk about this, they do get slapped on the wrist. I remember Jim Irsay, he's the owner of the Indianapolis Colts. He got caught with pills, in the car. He was pop pills and shit. And I think he only got suspended for like just a little bit too. It was just like a slap on the wrist. So
yeah,
Yeah, they don't really, the players get more severe punishments. Obviously,
They do.
Obviously, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know.
It should
We'll
be.
see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. To be determined.
Shoot, hopefully it do distract the team so my Lakers could get back to that shit.
You just need to cheer for the home team.
Who?
Who? Where do you live? Did you forget?
I live in Oakland or San Francisco. They live in.
Are you not from there?
I'm from Oakland. Yeah,
there you go, and that's exactly where they used to be.
Yeah,
oh, whatever. They're the Bay Area team. Whatever. They are. Of course, they're still here. They're still in the Bay Area. Stop it.
Yeah. Speaking of that, my Raiders lost. Oh, I know. We gotta bounce back. It's only the first season.
It's early.
It's only the first game. You know, the starters didn't play in the preseason. I think that low-key had something to do with it because you need chemistry. Like you can't. It'll take a minute to kind of get that chemistry
going. But again, right?
Hey, the Niners lost and the Cowboys, so I'm cool. I'm straight. Them the other two teams that I'm just like, man, we lose, they better lose too. Because that's all I'm surrounded by. Oh. It's the fan. I'm surrounded by Niner fans, Cowboy fans.
Really? Cowboy fans? Who's a Cowboy fan?
A lot of people. Man, they say Cowboy is America's team, supposedly. It's a lot of Cowboy fans. That's not even. That's
I was always Niner Raider fan, surrounded by no one other outside of the Bay Area. I really was surrounded. I mean, well, I have a family in New York, and they were, but other than that, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. So that happened. We gotta bounce back. What else was it?
I don't know. We had a list of all this bad news. I was like, wow, we really need to have some kind of
ain't no good
bright
news.
light.
Man, what's bright?
Well, the bright light was the heat wave was over, but other than that, there's got to be some kind of good news story, feel good story.
Well, it's a stimulus coming.
Oh, the stimulus checks. That's right. That is a good. That's
good.
That's a feel good story for some people. Right.
16 states, something like that.
Right, and California's one of them. Mm-hmm.
16 states, California one of them.
That's good news because it's holiday season's coming up. People are going to need extra money.
So you get it if you filed your 2020 taxes, right?
2021, and you.
2021 or 2020? I thought it said 2020.
I think it was 2021, and I think it said something about if you have been a resident since 2020. I'd have to look. I can't remember. There was both of those years were in there, and they had different things. I kind of breezed through the article, but
damn, I need to file my taxes.
You do.
I need that thing. Guess I'm gonna file it now. No, I was gonna file it anyway.
No, but that is good news. I mean, people really rely on that. People are still recovering.
My thing is, why is it only 16? What's going? I mean, hey, as long as we part of it, but
because every state doesn't agree with it. That's why. That's. Be happy you live in California.
Speaking of agree,
even though people like to talk, about California and how horrible it is here and expensive and all that,
Speaking of agree, West Virginia just passed the abortion thing, second state.
Yeah, I don't know.
What you feel about that? No, we get into it. What you feel about it? How you feel? You're a woman. You obviously you already had your kid, this and that. But what if
I don't agree with what's going on right now at all. I don't even understand how it even got passed again. The whole thing is just mind-boggling because it's not just about women who are trying to terminate a pregnancy. There's women who are having it could be ectopic pregnancy. It could be something where the child's in danger, and they're not letting these women have abortions. And that's, in my opinion, it's inhumane. You make a woman carry a child who, that could endanger their health. Make that make sense. I don't know. There's just it's a heavy topic.
There was an advocate. What do you say to the folks that say, God didn't intend for babies to be aborted in the first place? The religious folks.
That's a good question. What do you say to that? I don't know. I feel like it's a woman's choice to do whatever she wants to do with her body. I mean, like I said, some of these women need to do it for health reasons. You have children who are becoming pregnant because of incest. They're not allowed to get an abortion. I don't know that, you know,
there's
a lot of different variables here, and it's not just someone trying to terminate. Right. There's so many things, and it's, so you can't really, I don't, you know, I mean, the religious people can have their beliefs, but it's like at the end of the day, you know, they could believe what they want. I don't know. I don't know how to really respond to that.
You don't agree.
I don't agree. What do you feel about it, Jay? How do you feel?
I'm not a woman. I'm staying out of it.
No, wait, you can't. No. This is he say, she say, so you have to give your input.
I'm staying out of it.
No, that's not optional. You totally dropped it. We weren't going to talk about this. You brought it up, so now we're here.
Because, you know, it's going on in the world. Obviously, it's affecting women. See, the reason why I say I don't want to be into it, because I don't know what
I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation. Your wife's pregnant and she's having difficulty, like whatever they're saying, you know, this baby can harm your wife has some kind of situation where her health is being severely endangered. She could possibly die, whatever, something, right? And they're telling her that she can't abort the baby. How do you feel about that?
They're telling her that she can't. Wait, you said the baby might?
The baby could endanger her health, but they won't allow her to abort. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Ooh, that's a tough one. So what? It's either the baby or her, pretty much.
Well, I mean, I don't know I don't know. It could be. Yeah, there's different things, right? I mean. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. It depends on the circumstances. Like,
no one likes to play God, right?
Exactly.
Okay. However,
if it's messing up the health of the mother, or like we said, if she
putting
was
her in danger.
A victim of assault or like stuff like that was out of her control. If anything happened that's out of her, then yeah, I believe you should, you know, be able to pick and choose what you want to do. But in terms of the women that willingly choose to, you know, have intercourse and maybe are careless, don't use protection, you know, I mean, again, you know, it's a choice, but I just feel like that situation, then...
There's different situations. I mean, you know, yeah.
You know.
Because there's a lot of people who can't...
Abortion shouldn't probably be in the cards, like, if you chose to do it. But, like, in certain situations, I agree. Women should be able to choose what they want, like, stillbirth, or what is it? Stillbirth babies and stuff. Like,
young, teens, 13-year-olds. So your daughter gets, you know, assaulted. I mean, well, no, I'm giving you situations. But that's what I'm telling you. It's like there's severe situations where it's like, why are these people making these kinds of decisions like this? When you know, it could have a worse impact on the person who's is being forced to carry the child. That's all.
True.
So.
And it's men making these decisions, obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so, that kind of don't make, you know. Yeah, I can see, you know, that's a big problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, we went backwards, unfortunately. I mean, thankfully in California, it's not an issue, but, you know, what's going to happen now is a lot of people are going to end up coming into our state, you know, to have abortions because... Oh,
so in Cali, you can still have...
We don't have restrictions here, from what I understand. I hope I'm not misquoting, but I don't think we do, yeah.
Well, if that's the case, yeah, you probably would have, you know... But I thought it was... You sure? I don't know. I have to look into that.
Each state has a different...
law. Yeah. Oh, because West Virginia's on the second state to have pass these laws that restrict abortion.
And I have a feeling that more will, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
I know. We're supposed to end on a happy note.
You know it's coming.
Thanks for resurrecting that conversation.
I mean, but that's an important topic.
No, it is an important topic. It's timely. It's a hard topic to discuss, too, because there's a lot of opinions. No, and it is, and it's touchy, and, you know, it's...
but you're a woman, so
and it's hard to talk about even as a woman because it really infuriates me, you know, the whole thing. And so, yeah.
You represent a lot of women out there that infuriate.
Sure, you know. But, you know, there are some women who don't agree with how, I mean, they feel, you know, differently. So,
true. You
know, there's both sides of the token. But, yeah, hopefully we will continue not to go backwards in 2022.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Speaking of that,
2022 is almost done. We're in September.
Yeah.
We're in September. We're almost in. We talked about cuffing season last time. We're almost into that. It's fall this month.
Yeah.
That's something. That's something fun to look forward to.
But remember, I told you in the summer, everybody break up. And look, Dirk and India breaking up.
Okay, stop.
You know, I'm telling you.
Why would they break up right before cuffing season?
I mean,
that clearly was something else going on.
Well, I'm not saying they planned it. Let's break up right before the fall. But what I'm saying is that's usually when the breakups happen. Because you out, you party. You think all the summer parties, the gatherings.
So it's kind of winding down, though.
Well, now. Yeah. But it ain't running down yet. Technically, it's still summer. So, but yeah, I was right. I just want to throw that out there. I was right.
One couple breaks up and now you're right.
No, well, that's a big couple, but
right.
then Michael B. Jordan and
oh yeah,
Lori Harvey break up towards the beginning of the
back.
summer. Oh, that was in the spring or the summer?
I don't know.
That could have been the spring. That could have been the spring, but it was right before the summer, so you know that. But anyway, speaking of women, and our queens having the right to choose what they want.
I don't know.
Let's talk about the queen of queens that just passed away. Did you know anything about Queen Elizabeth like that? Because I didn't.
There's a lot of opinions about her too.
What are they?
What are they? Are you kidding me right now? I don't know.
People like her, because I know people in London.
There's people that really honor her, and there's people that don't.
From the TV, they having memorials, they have everything.
Yeah, it's a big
they
deal
doing a lot over there in London, or England.
We were talking about this. It's
London,
it's so fairy tale, still to have the king and the queen and all this. But I don't know. I mean, it kind of look at Meghan Markle and which prince was she married to? I'm totally forgetting. I mean, they broke away from the family and they really were shunned, and that to me is kind of weird. It's can be part of the club now. Yeah, I don't know. So I feel like it's a weird kind of dynamic to be a part of, and the hierarchy and all that. I don't know. I know you asked me about the queen, but I can't really speak to it because I don't. I don't follow it that much, honestly, because the whole thing is, it doesn't interest me, to be perfectly honest.
My residents watch this at work.
Well, people are super into the royal family because it is this magical fantasy type deal, and it's, look at the weddings when they televise the weddings. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's huge.
It is.
Yeah.
Didn't Prince, who got married? Was it Harry or
yeah, the one that was...
To the black woman?
Yeah, Meghan Markle, and then Prince William and Kate, right? I hope I'm getting this right.
Something like that. And Prince Charles just became King Charles.
Yes, he did. Because there's
They talking about, I seen an interview on I think it was Fox or CNN. They talking about, we think he'll do okay. We'll think he got some tough shoes to fill, but he'll be alright.
How old was she? She was pretty old.
She was 96 or something like that.
She lived a long time.
That was a long, and she loved corgis.
Oh, the Welsh Corgi dogs. I did
they
know
showed that on the thing. I was like,
she
had 20 corgis following her.
And Meghan Markle did rescue 2 beagles, so I'm a beagle fan. But yeah, no, but apparently, the Queen accepted. No, this was all right. This is one story I do know about the Queen. Of course, it's dog related, but she was only into corgis, but she really fell in love with apparently this rescued beagle, and so yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Because it was like a peasant dog compared to what she had, right? Because it was a rescue and it was,
So the only good thing about the Queen is that
I
fell in love with a beagle.
Yeah. All right. Well, can you speak to it?
That's why I asked you. I can't speak to nothing. I don't know nothing about no Queen Elizabeth.
I don't follow the royal family, but I know people really do. Not my pig, not my friend.
The royal family. Yeah. I will say props to Harry? Mm-hmm. Want the black girl?
Is it Harry?
I don't know.
It is Harry. It is.
But that's what's up. I think that.
They broke away. Well, no, it isn't even about that. It's about they didn't want to raise their family in that kind of dynamic, and they chose otherwise. But they were also shunned, not just from the royal family, but other people. It's like, that's an honor that was given to you, and how are you going to throw that away? And it's like, well, how about they don't want their kid to be raised in that kind of situation and have to be following all these rules. I mean, there's a lot of rules apparently.
Yeah,
so I give them, props for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, this isn't working for us. We're going to do what we want to do. We don't want to be in a box.
Yeah.
And they live in Santa Barbara. They live here.
Is that the only, they the only people with kings and queens?
As far as I know.
That's the only ones, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
usually prime ministers and
presidents,
but,
prime ministers and stuff.
Yeah, they're the only ones. I know. I don't know if we have any more.
What is there going on? What else is there? Anything else? Just twirling on.
I don't know. You threw a couple topics at me I wasn't prepared for, but yeah.
Fastballs.
I know you did.
Did you say something about dating apps using environment to match?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so environmentalism apparently is one of the top things that is like not flagged. I don't know if flag's the right word, but like people when they are looking for someone to like go out on a date with or whatever, like they're looking to see what their interests are and if they're into the environment and conserving and living a sustainable, all these things, right? And so,
do you save cans?
The love of my life. Well, no, and I think that well, I mean, in a sense, like, I mean, you're happy that they're looking for more than they're looking for a little bit more depth. Now, is that your depth? Is that my? I mean, but yeah, but apparently that's leading the way. Go figure. It's not a terrible thing, but yeah, I thought that was funny.
Most of the time, they worry about the other green, not the earth. So
are people promoting that in their bios?
Like,
how much money they have?
You don't save the trees.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can say your words. Don't talk to me.
Okay, that's what I think we need to end it. I think we're all done.
Oh shit!
Jay, what are you drinking? Jay's had a couple. See, this is what happens. You haven't had one drink, and no, you had a spritz, and now you moved on to something else.
A little Coke and rum. That ain't nothing.
Okay.
Just a little something to heat up the conversations.
There you go.
You feel me?
You did. You threw me into the fire.
So it's no other celebrity.
No other celebrity gossip. No, I haven't really honestly. This week's been so crazy. Like I can't even
Nobody married. Nobody got shot. Besides,
we discussed that.
Yeah. R.I.P. P.B. and Rod, man. He had one song I like, "Selfish." Selfish.
How old was his? The kid wasn't his daughter with them when he got shot? I think they were all out together. It was like a family.
I don't know if it said that. Did it? Maybe.
Very sad.
But yeah, man, we gotta. It's crazy. That's one of the things. Like,
well, what we did talk about when it comes out, it's like this is happening more and more now.
Yeah, you become a target, and it's not even just
home
celebrities, Yeah, celebrities are, of course, but wasn't we just talking about people targeting houses? They're targeting your house these days, and especially depending on what neighborhood you're looking at.
We're always watching. You just got to be on alert and just have awareness and just
People in my city shooting people with BB guns or airsoft guns for no reason.
You got a whole different situation going on. But it doesn't matter where you are. There's stuff everywhere.
It's wild, man. We gotta do better. Well, you got anything else you want to end it with, or what?
I think we're good. I think that's.
We good.
I think we're good.
A little update for the day. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Help us get these videos out there in YouTube land.
In the algorithm, yeah.
Flowing. Let's get this thing popping. I think we're gonna end on that. You ain't got nothing in your cup. I was gonna say we could do a little cheers.
I have a little something. Yes, I do. Look at that. Here we go. Come on.
To the second episode.
Cheers. Wait, won't we usually end with something?
Nah, we gotta switch it up.